Hello, universe. We thought we might start a new series bunking these so-called trading gurus on YouTube and across a lot of other social media platforms. It is a very profitable business, simply just putting out these videos, and regardless of whether or not there's any actual merit to them. So we're going to start off by looking at this video by Pinescript. It was released about a week ago and has already had almost 65,000 views. This YouTuber has over 140,000 subscribers, right? And they released this video about a free Tradingview indicator that's available to everybody, and they gave a set of parameters for trading setups, and we with EMCS had actually developed a strategy around this indicator about a little over a year ago, and it is available to our members on our website, EMCS.store, and we are able to actually look at the back testing results on this strategy, and we can do it with the settings this YouTuber, who was put out to 65,000 potential viewers, probably less than that because some of them are probably repeat, right? But still, that's a lot of people, right? And so what they're talking about is using 200 EMA. We can go and look at the transcript here. So in their strategy setup here for this video, they're using the 200 EMA, the super trend, and the MACD, right? And we can input all that into our custom built strategy based off of this indicator, and this is based off of our standard $10,000 account. We're looking at contracts with a $1 commission, and we have all the same inputs as they displayed, so leading indicator, super trend, 200 EMA, and the MACD standard settings. We're showing those, and we don't have those support resistant lines in there, supply demand zones. We can put those in there too, though, right? Doesn't matter. It's not factored into the trading equation, so I don't even know why they had that on there. But anyways, right, so what they're recommending.
Alright, so how do you actually trade using the setup we configured with Supertrend, 200 EMA, and MACD? It's really streamlined now. Since
they show an example on here of a winning trade.
We programmed those rules into the DIY custom strategy builder. We just watch for the signals it generates.
You can find a winning trade on almost any strategy, right? So that looks great, right? But we like data, math, statistics, and that's what backtesting strategies gives us, and that's our edge. And we can see how this strategy performs. So this is on Ethereum, but we can put it on SPY, whatever. So it's terrible, right? And they recommend, we can look here, right? So they recommend 5-minute, 15-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, right? But we can actually go through this, and of course any trend following strategy on a large enough time frame does okay, but you're gonna be in those trades for weeks if not months, right? So there's the 15-minute, so the 1 hour, just let it run through his calculations. Yeah, it's terrible. It's got a 0.7 profit factor, 25% profitable, and it's lost 2.5% of its account size, right? And they claim that this can be used on crypto, stock market, forex, futures, right? But the fact of the matter is, sure, can you get a winning trade out of this? Yeah, but the math says it's about 20% of the time, and with a profit factor below 1, which is a losing strategy. So we thought we'd start debunking some of the stuff we've been seeing out there, compared and contrasted with what we've been putting out, which is real trading strategies with real data to back them up. And it is what it is, right? So I would say for this particular video, and when I said that, this is a business, they're not actually trading with this. There's no way, right? It's a business because we can look at their stats, right? So they're making between $1,300 and $3,700 per month from these videos and from their YouTube channel, right? So just because a YouTube channel has a lot of subscribers and a lot of videos and a lot of views, and particularly a trading channel, doesn't mean they're actually putting out quality, right? So keep that in mind, people, because we would rate this as fiction, this particular video. Now, that being said, I'm not saying this indicator is, right, this is our strategy version, but, the indicator on Tradingview is definitely a very interesting indicator, and it has a ton of options and a ton of flexibility. And like I said, it intrigued us enough that we made a strategy around it, right? And we've made it available to our members in our suite of custom-built Pinescript strategies and indicators for Tradingview. But that's why we are so keen on strategies, right? Because strategies versus just the indicator alone, this doesn't really tell you much, right? I mean, granted, we don't have it configured the same as in that video, but at the end of the day, trading is about results, right? So our version shows the actual result, and past performance doesn't guarantee future results, but it is certainly something you should take into consideration when trading. So take that for what it is, people. We may end up doing some more of these type of videos because there's a lot of them out there, and people should really know what they're getting into, especially if they're trading with real money, and certainly if it's money that matters to them, which is probably almost everybody, right? It's not a game. Trading's not a game. This isn't for fun, right? So wish y'all well, and stay safe out there, cut through the BS, and that's Trading with EMCS.